Hey, what's up everyone, Forever Lego Studios here, welcome back to another video, and guys, today we have a quick channel update for you all. I've been meaning to get this update out for some time now, and I finally got time to actually film it. For those of you who have noticed or possibly realized that since the finale of Camino, or since that series ended, I've been taking a small break, or at least, I haven't been posting as much as I previously was. Back when I was working on Camino, I was making sure that I had 2 to 3 videos per week, as well as a live stream mixed in with that. If not 3 videos, I made sure that I at least had 2, as well as a live stream to go along with it. And since that series ended, I've been sadly drawn to 2 to 1 video per week, and I do apologize for that. I have my reasons, and I've actually mentioned in previous videos that I've been finishing up school. I've been working on classes and finals and whatnot, so I do have an update, and good news on that is, well, I'm done. I graduated. I'm completely done with school, so I'm super excited about that, especially for me, because that's one thing that I've accomplished. So I'm done with school. I finished high school. I graduated, so I'm happy about that. And what that means is I have more time on my hands to actually put into YouTube or put into Legos and actually focus on that. So I'm actually really happy about that. And I'm going to try to get back on the track of posting 2 to 3 videos per week. I do have some awesome ideas, and I'll get to them in just a few minutes. But I'm super excited because I now have that extra free time to go back into YouTube, and that way I can get back to posting on a regular basis, because I really did not enjoy just putting out one video per week, because I was just it put me in a funk, and I didn't really want to film. And now that that's finished, I've actually been really apt, or I guess fueled to do a lot more with Legos, and it's got me excited because of the fact that I've been doing something the past couple weeks, and this might come to a surprise, but if you guys recognize this is a section from the Hoth mock that I did about a little over a year ago. And I have some good news. This is the last section. This is the last part of Hoth that is still, I guess, fully built. What I mean by that is I do have the walkers and I do have the vehicles. They're not being taken apart, but the sections or the base plates that were the actual build of Hoth, this is the last one. I started the past few weeks. I've been going through and slowly doing it. And last week, I think it was the beginning of last week, I actually just got into it and actually just started dismantling it, spending my free time on making sure it was done. And this is the last section. Last week I started with 5 sections left, and both of them were 2 base plates long, so I had 5 of these to fully sort, fully go through, make sure that it's all placed around. And this is the last one, which is super exciting because most of it is just tiles and plates. So I do have some good news when it comes to that, because after that, the Hoth mock is fully done. It's completely finished, completely sorted. All the parts are back into my collection, which did mean that I was going to have some more sorting bins and getting more things, including some more storage bins. Because as you can see, I bought 2 more of the, going over here, 2 more of those. I'm slowly moving parts into those because of the fact that, the ones over there are kind of getting full, so I'm slowly putting parts in there. I need to find a, I guess, official place for that, because currently they're just sitting under my table. This I actually picked up the other day because of the fact that with all the sorting, with all these, I ended up a lot with filler. So as you can see right here, filler, just filler bricks, 2x4s, and a couple 2x6s and whatnot. And it doesn't seem like that immense of bricks, and this was kind of the main reason why I needed to get a new one, because if I come over here, this was my original sorting bin. I have all my bricks, all my filler, and you come down to the bottom drawer and it is completely full of 2x4 bricks. So that's what I was meaning. I can't really fit any more 2x4 bricks in there, so what I ended up deciding was okay, I'm gonna have to get a new one. So I went to Walmart, picked one up, and then started filling this one up with 2x4 bricks, as well as this one. I've put my 6x6 plates in there because the bin that I was housing it in, it was getting full, so I just decided to put it right there. Other than those, this is also kind of going over how I sort my parts and all that. So big bulk items that have a humongous amounts, including the filler brick, which I'm actually really happy. I didn't realize I had that much 2x4s. I also use these things. These are like the shoe bins that you can get at Walmart or I think at Target. I've been filling those up as well. So yeah, that's what I've been focusing on the past couple weeks. And I'm actually really happy about that because now I have all those parts back into my collection, as well as I can finally say, hey, Hoth is no more. It's completely dismantled, and that's something I don't have to worry about it. So leading on to our, I guess, second to last thing, how's Camino doing? How's the convention doing? Well, that is Camino. Let me turn off that light real quick. This is what Camino's looking like. I'm not very proud of it because of the fact that it's got like a bunch of stuff kind of surrounding. You get the UCS Millennium Falcon instruction manual kind of just chilling there with the Iron Man. Bunch of other things. I got my parts from Blaine not sorted. And a bunch of mess right here. So I'm not very proud of it. The mock is still fully complete. The only thing that I need to fix is that thing because it fell off. But for the most part, I haven't done nothing to it. Originally, I was going to like separate the bridges and like wrap this up for conventions, which leads me on to my next part is how's convention season looking. So as you guys know, that Brickworld Chicago is sadly canceled, which stinks as it is. That's my favorite convention, and sadly I couldn't make it to this year because of course it was canceled. I had plans to go to my buddy Jay's house and go to Brick Fiesta, I think is what it's called. That was actually, I was looking forward to that convention because I've never been there yet, and sadly that was canceled. Which leads us on to the last convention, which is Brick Fair, Virginia. So luckily they haven't canceled it yet, and they plan to make an official statement I think on June 12th, and basically they're going to state like, you know, is this convention going to happen, is it not? And I'm currently waiting on that announcement to be made. If it happens, then all this is going to get wrapped up, ready to go, and well, that's it. I'll be definitely going to Virginia because I want to make it out to a convention this year and see all my buddies and get to see a lot of you guys who want to, you know, who are coming to that convention. But in the case that it gets canceled, which well, of course, will suck. Well, I have no need to have Camino fully built because there's no conventions. So I'll be taking it apart right off the bat. Like, I know that's going to be a lot more sorting, which, you know, I have my reasons to not like, because sorting does take time, and I did, of course, just sort pretty much the full mock the past couple weeks. But if it does get canceled and I have to start sorting this, it's kind of a good thing because, you know, I have the space again, and then on top of that, I'll be able to start my next build series, which of course is Kashyyyk. So I'll get on to Kashyyyk in just a moment, but I did want to point out that I do plan on going to Virginia if it does happen. If it doesn't, sadly, then, you know, I'll just have to move on, and yeah, I'll be able, in that case, I'll be able to actually start up the Kashyyyk mock much sooner than expected. So leading on to the last portion of the video. Okay guys, so that pretty much leads us on to our final thoughts of the video. So for those of you who are wondering what's going on with Kashyyyk, a lot of you guys know that's my next build series. I announced that a while back now by the time of this video. And the plans are still the same. I know my buddy Chris, or as you guys know him as Chris Productions, he just announced his next build series is of course going to be Kashyyyk. And I do want to quickly, I guess, basically go on that. Don't worry about it. I'm not changing my mind. I'm still going to be doing Kashyyyk. I'm actually really excited to see him do another Kashyyyk mock, because basically the way he says it is going to be another fantastic build. And Chris, of course, is one of my favorite builders in the community, and Kashyyyk being my favorite planet, I just love seeing, you know, more people do that planet because it's one of my favorites. But I have no worries. I've actually spoken to Chris about this, and Chris and I are hopefully going to get in a call, or at least wanting to get in a call, probably talk about Kashyyyk, getting some ideas running. So I did want to just clear that up if any of you guys were wondering about it, but I'm excited to start up Kashyyyk. I do have a couple things in the background, or not in the background, but basically behind the scenes, getting ready to start up that mock series. Again, just currently waiting on the update on Virginia to kind of decide whether or not the series is going to start sooner or later, because if Virginia does happen, then it won't be starting up until after, so I can actually, you know, sort through the actual Camino mock. but in the sense that if it doesn't happen, then Kamino's going bye-bye, and I'm starting up the series a bit sooner than expected. So currently just waiting on that, but yeah, no changes to Kashyyyk. I already have plans for it. I can't wait to start up that series, and I can't wait to see what Chris does with his series. Yeah, some really cool Kashyyyk mocks coming down this way. Before I end out the video, I do want to point out that I do have some videos planned. I can't wait to actually get back on that video format where I get to 2 to 3 videos per week. I'm actually really excited to start working on that again. But I'm hoping for the next episode of the minifigure wall to come out hopefully Friday or at least this weekend. I'm currently waiting on 2 orders to arrive that have some really cool figures that I can't wait to showcase in that series. But stay tuned for that. I also have a few really cool ideas, including a new series for the Kamino build, which is I'm actually really excited to announce. But currently waiting on the actual update for Virginia before I announce that. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. Stay tuned for the update on the the minifigure wall, as well as videos to come. Thank you guys for watching the update, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.